Hey everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel. Welcome to Cuatro Centavos. For those of you that don't know, which no one will know, Cuatro Centavos is a personal finance YouTube channel for Americans abroad. I was raised in Washington Heights, New York. About a year ago, I moved to the Dominican Republic for work, and because of the pandemic, I've been living out here for the past 12 months with my boyfriend. We, between himself and me, collectively pay 1,000 US dollars, or 57,000 Dominican pesos per month to live out here. This is a one-bedroom apartment in Serrayes, which is a sector of the Piantini neighborhood here in Santo Domingo. For that, let's go ahead and get started with my Santo Domingo apartment tour. This right here is the entrance to the apartment. So you enter through this first door right over here. Once you enter, the first thing you'll see is this guest bathroom. But it's called the guest bathroom, but it really is a full bathroom because you have your sink, you have your toilet, you have your little trash can. You also have a full shower as well as a place to hang in your towel. Once you see that, you're introduced with this sort of narrow hallway, and there's sort of two doors, one to the left and one to the right. On the right is our utility closet, which we pretty much use this space to store our helmets because we go biking. And then we also have this laundromat here from Samsung, as well as all of the other sort of like cleaning supplies and utilities. You have like mops, chemicals, brooms, you know, pretty much everything you would keep in a utility closet. Another cool thing, there's also this sink, which we sort of use for like cleaning, washing, when we have to like clean up the apartment and stuff. That's sort of where we get the water from. Once you've done that, you're again back at the hallway. And from here, there's another sort of closet, which we use as a linen closet. And so here we store obviously all of our pillows, all of our sheets, all of our towels, as well as some sort of hardware supplies. We also have our suitcases down here. And behind the suitcases is the water heater. So in the DR, you have to turn on your water heater to get hot water. So this is sort of where you're able to turn it on and activate it before you take a shower. And we usually leave it on, but I remember when I first got here, I would turn it off and turn it on every time I was gonna take a hot shower, but that's not really necessary. So once you get past the linen closet, you enter our living / dining / work area. And so this is what it looks like at a broader level. And we're sort of start left and then work our way around. So to the far left, we have sort of our TV setup where we have our TV, our air conditioning is up above, and then we also have this sort of IKEA furniture to help frame the TV, where we keep sort of our Xbox controllers when we want to play video game. There's this statue that my boyfriend gave to me as a gift. We also have our Switch controls along with our Switch, the TV control, which is the black one. We have our AC control, which is the white one on the right. We have our Siri. Hey Siri, play some music.
Sure, here's some music picked just for you.
And then we also have this iron curtain control, which is what we use. Let me see if I could just demonstrate it. It's what we use to lower the iron curtain of our living room and our bedroom. So it's very common for apartments and houses in the Dominican Republic to have sort of iron gates to protect any sort of windows or any sort of balconies. And the reason for this is mainly for safety. Here it serves a dual purpose. It's for safety. Whenever we're not home, we just lower the gate. But it also serves as a shade when it's super sunny, just because we have these sort of curtains that we've set up, but sometimes it does get a bit more sunny. So we decide to lower it just so the sun isn't entering as much. So yeah, that's pretty much what's on the far left. To the right, we have the small sort of Christmas tree that we set up. It is sort of the holidays coming up, so we decided to get one of those. And then if you continue to the right, we have sort of our broad balcony. Or it's not really that broad, it's a pretty small balcony, but this is sort of what it looks when you're looking at it from the front. And again, usually when we're not home, we have an iron gate. And then we also have these locking mechanisms, which we're able sort of to put this pin on, and then you're not able to move it. So that's how we lock it. But when we want to enjoy the balcony, which is most days, we just open this up. And then our living room converts into a sort of indoor-outdoor space. So we have the outdoor space with the breeze and the trees, and then we also have our living rooms. If you walk out, you're able sort of to leverage the space and enjoy some fresh air, which we sometimes just use to stand around and just get some breeze. We also sometimes just leave it open as we're watching TV, if there's a nice breeze. The balcony is not really big enough to have any furniture. Like, we tried having a chair over here, or like a small table, but it's just a bit awkwardly shaped. So I don't know if you can see, but it's more narrow on this end than it is on this end. So it's a bit hard to sort of like, it's really nice sort of to have an amazing view from our living room and being able to take advantage of this beautiful weather whenever we'd like. And also, our dog really likes to stand out there and get some fresh air when he wants to. That's sort of the balcony area. And if you go to the right, we have our plant from IKEA. It's a fake plant. We have a lot of fake plants here. It's a trend, it's a pattern, you'll notice it. And then underneath, we have our little kettle, our little crate where our dog sometimes likes to sleep in there, so he'll go in and out. To the right of that, we have our couch. And then on top of that, we also, on top of that, we also have this wall shelf where we keep the De Lo Mios. You know how to cop that. If anybody wants to talk shit, it's real. Yeah. We also have some books, and then we have some decor items. We have some vintage Dominican passports. We have some journals. We have, I think this is a brochure from a museum in New York. And then we have some other decoration items. And then we also have some vinyls. So these are all vinyls. And some fake plants, of course. If you look in front of the couch, again, you'll see the TV, you'll see the Christmas tree, but then you also see some additional furniture. So we have this coffee table here where we have some magazines, a candle, we have this real plant, which is real. So this one we've been keeping alive, some vases, and then some more decoration. We have this nice rug underneath us. Again, say hi to my little dog. And then we have this beanbag as well as this chair for people to enjoy and sit. So originally there were two beanbags here, and this chair was sort of where the Christmas tree is. But because we wanted to put the Christmas tree there, we decided to move the chair here, only leave one beanbag, and then the other beanbag is in the bedroom, which I'll show you in just a bit. But if you move right to the sofa, you'll see sort of my main working space. So my boyfriend, he works from an office, so he doesn't really work from home, but I still work from home. And so this is pretty much my setup. So I have this desk, which we got from IKEA, along with this chair. I have my computers, obviously, as well as some monitors and some headphones, which is pretty much all I need to get work done. We slowly transition into the kitchen, which is a beautiful space. It has this sort of granite countertop, as well as with these silver and gray wood details to sort of serve as storage. So to the far left, we have some sort of appliances, basic appliances. We have this microwave from Samsung, blender. We have some sort of like storage containers where we keep coffee and sugar, some teas. Up on top, we have some cabinets where we store some Tupperware and some coffee/teaware. And then beneath that, you'll notice that you'll see this sort of phone, which isn't a real landline. Basically, this is how security like calls us and communicates with us if they need anything, if we ever have a delivery or a shipment, or if we ever have guests. They sort of verify the guest and call us, and we sort of tell them to let them in. And to the left of that, we have sort of our stove. And one thing that's important here is that's important to notice is that it is a gas stove. And again, it's really common here in the Dominican Republic for people to buy gas independently. So you'll see sort of these big neon orange tanks that people will buy to sort of provide gas to their apartments or their houses. For more modern apartment towers, there's this feature called gas commun. So if you're looking online for apartments, you'll see sort of that characteristic of these more modern apartments. And basically what that means is that gas is supplied by the tower. So the apartment tower buys gas and they sort of funnel that into each apartment building. So you don't have to worry about ever buying those iron tank of gases that people oftentimes buy here. To the right of that, we have paper towels, some cooking supplies, a toaster oven. On top of that, we have some open shelving, which is pretty basic. Oh, on top of the stove, we also have this sort of, I don't know what these things are. I think they're like filters, which is basically just to like suck up all of the grease in the filter. And then from there, you have the sink along with some dishes that we've recently washed. We have more storage on top of here, more open shelving, which we mostly just use for decorations, and then a more robust sort of shelving system where we store groceries and more dishes. And then there's the sort of fridge. We have a grocery list. Obviously, we have some more storage up on top. And then we have our fridge, which I'm not going to show you. Another big detail about the kitchen, which I think is important to keep in mind, is beneath sort of this first countertop, we have our botellón, and we also bought this pumping feature from Amazon, which I think is really neat and super important. I'll link it down below if anybody is interested in it, but we bought this just to make it easier to pump out water from the bottle. For those of you that don't know, which I'm sure most of you already know, in the DR, tap water or running water is not drinkable, so you have to buy these bottles. They're really cheap to be able to drink your water, so that's what we do. On your way out of the kitchen, you're introduced to the dining area. So this is where we eat, this is where we have our meals. We have some coffees up here, and then we have these mats we bought from IKEA, coasters, the desk is from IKEA, the chairs are as well. And then on your way up, you'll see just more shelving where we store our books, and some more fake plants. We also keep our keys and our wallet here. If you turn right, you'll see there's another door, and this is sort of the entrance to the bedroom. And so, excuse the mess because we're currently doing laundry, but when you first walk into the bedroom, the first thing you'll notice are these two doors, which we'll get into a second. And then you'll notice obviously some night tables, our bed, our view and our window, and then also the TV, as well as some additional storage. So first things first is night table. This is my boyfriend's side. He has his helmet because we get around by motorcycle here in Santo Domingo. There's also this lamp, which I bought from New York. I got it from Craigslist. Crazy story for another time. And then he has the book that he's reading, as well as with the AC control for the bedroom. So we have another AC in the bedroom, which is really nice. From there, we get into the bed, which is pretty standard. Again, excuse the mess. We're currently doing laundry. And then from the bed, you get into my night table, which is where I put my helmet for when I want to ride the bike, some decoration, as well as a charger. Pretty basic. On top of the bed, really cool. We have this sort of poster we got from Colombia. Him and we went to Colombia, I think 2 months after I got to the DR, just because we wanted to take advantage of being in Latin America and travel around. So this was sort of a souvenir that we put and have used to decorate the space. But across the bed, you'll sort of see another one of those sort of IKEA flying cabinets. I don't know what you call these. You'll also see the second beanbag, which we put here. But again, originally it's in the living room. We just keep it here. We're keeping it here for now because of the Christmas tree. So here we have some sort of decorations. We have the TV box to be able to watch local TV. So the other TV is a smart TV. So we only use that for like Netflix, Apple TV, if we want to play something from our computers. This TV is what we use to watch any sort of like local news or any local channels or anything like that. We have our books, some more fake plants, and then just some storage beneath that where we store a lot of our bedding and pillowcases and whatnot. Then we have these two doors. I'll go one by one. So this first door over here is our walk-in closet. It has wooding all throughout. So it's really beautiful, really nice, and it smells amazing in here because it has the smell of the wood. We have our laundry chute, which is empty, obviously, because we're doing laundry. We have all of our clothes. We store our shoes beneath our clothes, and then we have these drawers where we store our underwear, our socks, as well as some other products. And then on top, there's also some additional storage. We have more suitcases up on top, as well as some boxes that we haven't gotten to throwing around out yet. And then here we have a tanque. For those of you that know, this is sort of what we use to ship our shit from New York down here. So if you have questions about that, feel free just to let me know in the comments below, and I could sort of share my experience or my process. But that's pretty much the closet. The second door is our sort of main bathroom, which comes with the space. So it's much bigger than the guest bathroom, but here we have our towels. Again, this is the bathroom we are most likely to use, just because we pretty much never use the other bathroom, which I don't know why, but we're just more comfortable with this one. A full shower, which is much bigger than the other one. We have obviously our toilet. We have some sort of products that we use, and then we also have our sink, which we use here, which is really amazing. And then we have a scale underneath that. So this is just the future version of myself telling you that there's more to the apartment aside from our four walls. So if you take the elevator downstairs, the first thing you'll see is the lobby where you could check in with security, and security let us know. There's also a parking lot where we park our scooter and our bikes that we go biking on, which is really cool. And if you take the elevator upstairs, you'll find a lot of things, like a gym on the rooftop, which is super nice. I've only been here like twice because I'm lazy. There's also a more heavy-duty laundry room, so we go up here to wash our heavy-duty clothes. A children's play area, which we don't have kids, so we don't care about that. And then there's also a rooftop terrace that you could reserve for events. And there's also a jacuzzi. Very important to have a jacuzzi. Okay, and so that's pretty much it. Thank you all so much for watching this video. And so yeah, that's pretty much it. That's the apartment. So if you enjoyed this video, please leave a thumbs up. Please subscribe, because I'll be coming up with more content in the future. And if you have any questions for me, just feel free to comment them down in the description below, and I'll make sure to answer them for you. And so yeah, until next time, thank you so much.